Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Apologies for the pushback. Been one of those eerie up and down days, but nonetheless still a blessed day. The only reason why it was eerie is because I can't make sense of this weather for nothing. My bad, y'all. That he'd actually put me out earlier. I was trying to give y'all an afternoon special, but yeah, that didn't happen. But definitely hope everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday evening. Hopefully everybody was able to get through the work day. Hopefully kids was able to get through the school day. Neff, what's going on, baby? Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Definitely was a good one that was needed nonetheless. If you missed it, you can catch the replay. Um, definitely plan on doing a part two of that. But I do feel, like I said, those are things that need to be rectified and fixed from the inside out. Modesty, what's going on, baby? Serious, what's going on, baby? If y'all hear sneezing, y'all already know who in the background over here. I don't know what he got himself into, but he's always doing something. Oh, hold it down, bro. Hold it down. Hold it down, my guy. There you go. But last night definitely was a great conversation, actually, because it was more involved again with the health. Why should people have to wait for help when they know they need it right then and there? We building. What's going on? Um, Tonight I ain't gonna be too crazy with it. But I do feel I need to still address the big elephants in the room. Um, Apparently, y'all still haven't gotten the picture that some people are just not gonna be with your rhetoric of how you deem things in life. Title clear as day today, and yeah, I put that sub on just in case. Because honestly, this ain't the time to be playing around with nothing. And I don't got time for nobody that's really not going to face me head on. So tonight I'm just getting straight down to the business. The agenda's being pushed again. It has to come to a halt. Parents, I was going to ask y'all, at what age do you feel your kids should learn about transgenderism and everything else? I'm asking a serious question tonight because I know everybody got different views and opinions on this. Um, I feel like this. There's no way an 8-year old should have to learn about anything as far as that is concerned. What it does, in my opinion, is it neglects and it negates from what's really supposed to be happening in school. If you're supposed to learn, right, what does learning about that have to do with your math, your reading, arithmetic, whatever? It's not right. Because you want to sit here and still go with this agenda pushing. Again, no 8-year-old kids should be learning about transgenderism, sexual orientation, or none of that. Because again, you're confusing them. If you're, prime example, trying to make it to where they could be comfortable in their skin, even as a young age. First of all, when they're young, everybody's going through some sort of phase. But the main thing is, you're trying to basically push it to where if this is the way you feel, then you could be that way, especially if it's for that day. No, look here. You're supposed to be who you are, regardless to what. And at the end of the day, you still have a right to choose what you're going to choose, but you should be an adult when choosing these things. Even if you feel you know where you at in your stage in life still, the proper way to do things is waiting until you becoming an adult. Because again, for all you know, you could be changing your mind on things. Like, do you really think an 8 year old is going to be solid and saying, "Yeah, I want to be a girl. I want to get pushed into it"? No. I was watching a video clip, and it's not to be funny. The reason why I say it shouldn't be pushed because this is a part of the reason why now, as far as suicide rates and stuff like that, this is why it's kind of going up because now you've pushed some of these people to the point where they went in transition, and then the realization that they don't want to be this now, they're not feeling right because they're not being accepted by society. See again, I'm not love baby. What's going on, baby? I'm for catching up with the chat. I was still trying to also be nosy because apparently, for some of y'all that heard me earlier, there was a damn fight going on outside of my building. But I think it was a bunch of little ones again. I'm like, at that time of the evening, y'all fight. Go home. Don't check out school in the morning. Homeless, what's going on, my guy? See, again, this is an agenda that they should not be pushing, and they slowly getting away with it. This is one thing, again, we need to really be battling on. You know, the main thing is, prime example, yeah, you need to be educated, but at what age do you need to be educated? And like you said, honestly, to be in this truthfulness, unless it's being inquired about, let these kids be kids. I mean, yeah, they're gonna ask questions. That every kid is gonna ask questions. We had our most impressionable peaks and stuff, so yeah, we're gonna be asking a lot of questions. But then again, it, it should not be taught to no 8 year olds, 6 year olds, 5 year olds, anybody under the age of, I would say, 13, because I know at some points, yeah, they're gonna teach you sexual education, all that other stuff. They still teach me in school, but come on now. In the long run, no, you good. What you sorry for? You good? I agree with you. If a child inquire about it, yeah, but if they not asking about it, why push it on them? And I've always felt the kids should be comfortable coming to their own parent anyway, even if they do have questions. You know, why let somebody else try to dictate the narrative of how that child is feeling? If your child feels like they on that path, they should feel comfortable enough to come to you and talk to you. If they are going to get the right information, you know. But again, like, how far are you willing to push that agenda? Oh, you want to push it to a point where you feel like it got to be mandatory all around the world for the kids to learn? Look, when the kids are ready to learn certain things, they got a mouth, they ask questions. You're supposed to be teaching them the reading, the writing, and everything else along those lines. Why do you feel the need to push that narrative of pushing that agenda? Word, what's going on, my guy? See, again, I'm all for everybody being however they want to be as an adult. You do what you're going to do. Once you're able to really make your own decisions, you paying your own bills, you doing whatever. All right, cool. That's how you gonna live. That's how you gonna live. But see, some people are gonna be going through a phase in life, and some people phases might not end as soon as they think it. For all you know, prime example, it could be a young girl thinking that she's lesbian, but then it turns out she's not even that. She mostly be either bisexual or she's scared to be with a man 9 out of 10. But again, if they made that decision or this is how they're gonna be, then if they adults, then so be it. And again, now you push it to a point where even like I said, flags in the school, you replace the American flag with the rainbow flag. And again, I don't have no issues against those people in that community. But I still feel when it was just those three letters in the community, everything was good. I said that the last time. Yeah, you hear the sirens. Yeah, somebody leaving out in the house today. But I'm serious. The last time y'all heard me say it, I was truthful about it. You really replaced an American flag with a rainbow flag. And some of y'all are really trying to get upset because some of these parents are not having that. You can't get upset about that. If I want my child to learn certain things, or if I'm trying to raise my child a certain way, who are you to try to disturb or mess up that balance? Especially when you didn't give birth to them. And 9 out of 10, you wouldn't be pushing it on your own kids. And if you got your own kids, you probably don't want them even around or associated with people. Because there are people that will sit there and try to go with that whole okey doke crap. But then the same token, guess what? They don't like that. They just ain't trying to get thrown under the bus. What's the best way to do anything? Follow the agenda. Bobby, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. At some point, I might drop the link in case anybody want to chime in on this. Because again, like I've always felt, and that's the question for the night for parents. At what age is it appropriate for you to teach your kids about sexual orientation and transgenderism and everything else? If you're going to teach them that, and how are you going to teach them that without making them, feel confused and everything else in that same notion? But this is the things you got to go through when you got your kids in the school system. Now that they pushing everything to a degree. Like now it's like they fighting a combination of everything. Again, they already go through, racism, hate, um, they go through a little bit of everything. Go through frustration, especially if they're in a school where it's too crowded, there's too much going on. They gotta deal with the pressures of being, pressured into drugs, so on and so forth. A lot of these schools you think ain't doing stuff. Now listen. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Again, a lot of times you gotta get yourself in a good space because you don't know what the hell going on. Bad enough, and then another thing they gotta face again. You gotta face the situation of maybe it could be predators and working inside that school as well. So now, when they got orders to think about, then now you're pushing that agenda. Come on now, you are essentially saying this is the way you want kids to think and be before they even think to be what they want to be in life. I hear you, Bobby. And I'm sorry, in my opinion, you kind of like messing up the natural balance of things. If people are going to choose what they're going to choose as they become adults, then that's them. But for the ones that still think they might have or they might just be going through that phase, you're kind of still confusing them and messing them up. And I'm going to say this. Just imagine you became a trans because you was molested by your uncle. Instead of you getting the help you were supposed to be getting, they pushed hormone pills and everything else on. That's not right. And essentially, in my opinion, that's abuse right there, especially when they still young. If you're 4 years old, prime example, and I'm just saying, if you're a 4-year old, you've been a victim of that type of sexual molestation or crime, there's no way you're going to tell me instead of trying to get that child help, you're going to just push certain pills on them and try to make them go into the order that they don't want to go into, or they might not even want to go into. They already are confused because of what happened, but now you're definitely pushing that agenda. I gotta find that damn clip, but I'm on next time. I'm gonna definitely post it in there. But this is why I asked it the way I asked it because again, there are some people who are already going that route because of those situations. They've been touched by a family member, stranger, so on and so forth, and it's crazy because they already are in a boat where the confusion is just never going to end for them. But then you got ones who are just being pushed to, yeah, this is how you feel. This is how you want to feel for the rest of your life. The child shouldn't be making no adult decisions before time. It's like, again, you're essentially trying to give them the order is make adult decisions before they fully even become adults. That's not right. Kids are supposed to learn naturally and they're supposed to be taught naturally. And this is my old opinion again. Let them be comfortable in their skin when they're grown ups. A kid don't even know 9 out of 10 what they want to do the next day. Today they might want to play this sport. Tomorrow they might want to play another sport. So again, at what age should it be even taught as far as anything? When do we come to that conclusion that okay, even if this is the position that they trying to push everybody in, they trying to force too much acceptance, all right, let's at least get the kids in order to know, all right, look, you kind of already know about this, but I'm gonna try to break this down. That's if you gonna do that, and that's if even again, and I mean if they ask about it. If they ain't asking about it, don't even force it on them. And this is a problem again because we also got other agendas being pushed. You're giving these kids the agenda that there is no hope basically for anything they trying to do or build. And again, it's almost essentially like you trying to mess up the natural balance of reproduction and everything else. Call me crazy, but I felt that way because there was things that were never pushed on us. They didn't even think to push on us, and when they tried it, again, everybody was in full strength and in full arms to tell them you bugging, you're not doing this. But now it's everybody's just staying silent. At what point do you really start raising your voice, or do you really start giving your kids the true facts about things? In a world where everything again is constantly changing, you as the parents are supposed to make sure your kids is at least one step ahead of everything. And again, if they are going to come to you and ask you certain questions, you just gotta brace down and buckle up and just give them the real facts. But the real facts again should be coming from you, the parent, not somebody else. It's a strange, sad world, and another agenda that's being pushed on a lot of them again. Not even just that. You're pushing that agenda of there's no hope for them outside of street activity or outside of just, you know, being unsuccessful. Everybody can be successful one way or another, but again, everybody has to put their thinking caps on and put the foot on the gas. Basically, that's it. But again, at no age, and or any of them young ages should they be worried or concerned about these type of things anyway. Preparation is the best type of defense, period. And when you're not prepping your kids with the knowledge, when you're not prepping your kids for the ins and outs of what might be going on, they could get sucked right into the trap. Anton, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you for dropping that in the chat series, baby. Please be advised. But it is craziness, though. I mean, again, at what point do you really have to sit down with your kids and give them the real knowledge? And how do you break down the knowledge to them the way they can understand it, accept it, and then move from there? No doubt, I hear you. I know you at work, baby. Are you late night work, baby? But see, this is the thing again, because let things just be in a natural order the way it is. Again, a lot of things wasn't forced on people back then. And if some people decide this is what they was going to be, then hey, they was at least adults when they made that decision. And even when they was young and still going through the phases, or even when they was young and was already into what they was into, there still was a natural balance. They wasn't throwing it up in nobody's faces. A lot of times they kept it quiet until they felt they was ready to be real about it. And when they was, this is exactly what they was. Mookie, what's going on, my guy? Like prime example, my mom's had some friends who was on that side even throughout high school. But again, it was they never threw themselves, they never treaded no dangerous lines or anything with anybody, and they wasn't trying to go on that. They wasn't on that move of either try to cross dress or do anything else. No, they was comfortable in their own skin, both men and women. One of my mom's friends, she was comfortable in her skin the whole time. She was the quote unquote feminine gay. Everybody wanted her, but they knew they wasn't going to get her because she was on that side and she was already on that side from young. But hey, she made that choice. So, and she didn't force nothing on nobody. And again, when she was old enough to really say what she wanted to say and come out clean, hey, she came out clean. And then again, you got parents that will accept their child no matter what. For those who can, again, hey, the strength and the power is in you because there's some parents who will literally shun and throw their kids away. Like, forget it. I didn't raise this, and you definitely not being around me. Tanya, what's going on, baby? Court, what's going on, baby? But again, essentially, you are messing up the natural balance when you just try to keep enforcing and keep trying to, attack with a certain agenda. They're not learning much of nothing. Not when they feel like if they are learning something, you're counteracting that. You're saying, okay, this is what you learned, but this is what you really need to learn. No, you messing them up. Again, a kid shouldn't be learning certain things well before their time. Because now when they do get a certain age, this is where the confusion will start. This is where the phases will start. This is where again you don't know what's what. And you can't force something on somebody if they ain't even sure if that's what they really want to be. Look how many stories again you got of people that's detransitioning because they thought they wanted this. They was getting pushed with it. And then when they realized it's not what they wanted, they went right back. No doubt, Tanya. Appreciate you, baby. I know everybody had a long day. It's been a long, terrible Thursday. Like I said, I wasn't going to keep everybody all night either. But I felt I really need to come out with that tonight because, again, why is all these agendas being pushed and why are there only a small handful of people that are actually going against the grain to combat it? Again, you got 4 states about to be 5 that's really legalizing it. So for some of y'all who really are on that level where this is, oh, no, they ain't doing this or no, they ain't doing that. What are you going to do when it's your kids' schools, districts, and every last one of them schools have to teach that? Are you going to still truly accept it, or are you going to stand up and really fight and voice your opinion? Because again, if the kids are going to learn certain things, the kids need to learn certain things even on that level from the parents, not from somebody else. That would be the equivalent of me being around a child teaching them how to cook drugs. Why would I do that and then get them in trouble? Or let them mess up themselves or get them caught up in the confusion? No doubt appreciate you, baby. But this is what I'm saying all in all, though. The agenda is being pushed again between that and, again, trying to essentially tell the kids there ain't no hope outside of school or there's no hope outside of education. There is hope everywhere that you look. There is opportunity everywhere you look. You can create opportunities if you choose to do so. You can't force nobody though to try to run with an agenda that they just might not be comfortable with. And again, it's not about denying acceptance. And we've accepted a lot over the course of the generations, man. Let's keep it real. If we go down a history book or a generational book, we have accepted a lot of different things, even things we know we ain't supposed to accept. But then again, how much acceptance is supposed to be accepted? Diddy, what's going on, baby? I knew I smell shadow hugging, baby. Oh, but again, when you going with that notion of let's just corrupt their brains and rot their brains, that's the wrong thing to do. Like with that video I seen with the girl retransitioning back into a girl, she sounded hurt because the thing was she didn't go through no situation of no type of abuse as far as a child or whatever. But if you want to be technical, she did go through abuse because your parents was trying to push you to be a boy when you know you was a girl. Period. I don't care how much you was trying to give you the hormones, they was trying to do whatever. Your body structure, face, everything else said you just was a girl. You even after you try to transition, you still look more like a tomboy than anything. So again, there's just some people that are not going to be able to go through that phase, no matter what, you know. And again, I know 9 out of 10 she resent everybody that just pushed that on her because again, you caught somebody when they was in confusion. That's the worst time to catch somebody about anything is when they're confused about things, especially in life. I know y'all not fighting outside, man. My fault, y'all. Nightly Nate News is trying to get it on the scoops. My bad. You know, but again, it's like yeah, and that's the main time they attacking as parents. That's when y'all should be really on board because guess what? You know, again, you don't know what they trying to tell your kid or what they trying to teach your kid. You know, for real, do you think it's right for me as a grown man to be sitting around a minor and trying to corrupt their minds with stuff they don't really need to be corrupted with? That's like me sitting there smoking weed with a kid, drinking liquor with a kid. Come on now. How would that look? You know? So how does that look that y'all just trying to push all these agendas and you're supposed to just accept it? That's not right. Again, let everybody be natural and decide what they gonna be in life on their own time and on their own terms. Who are you to try to tell anybody from the time they come out the womb who the hell they can be and what they can't be? Again, prime example, if a girl decides that she was just in a phase, she was dealing with girls, but now she really wants to be with men, and she's adamant on being with men, you gonna still try to force her to be on the other side? No. If she made her decision, let her make her decision, and it is made naturally. And see, and that's the worst thing too. You know, when you trying to force it on them, and they still are going to be confused. When they get a certain age, they gonna be confused about everything, even down to sex. So, you know, again, why throw that agenda out there like that? Because you're almost confusing people, like for real. So you gonna tell me Tommy could be Tina, but if he turned to Tina, Tina could still mess with women? No, that's gonna be confusion right there. I don't blame you, Court. But see, look, again, you're gonna have those if they young, and they really ain't getting the proper education. They're gonna be in confusion. Because again, you're gonna have a person that think that's what they want to be, but then guess what? If they choose and that's not what they gonna be, especially after really digging down deep and searching within inside themselves, then hey, you know, again, you've had some women who you thought was gonna be gay and they turned around, got married, had kids, and they still married and happy. So Again, some people just go through a phase, but when you are trying to confuse them at that stage, that's the worst thing ever. Because now they really ain't gonna know if this is what they want to do, or if not. Like again, look at the kids that they trying to push with this transgenderism. Sorry, look how they doing it. I was watching a video earlier, and I think the girl Candace Owens had. I didn't even know she was pregnant, but she was letting them have it. But she was letting them have it the right way because at one point you had somebody trying to throw her under the bus as far as people like her the reason why people are committing suicide. But guess what? These people are committing suicide. Trans kids and everything else are committing suicide after the transition. They're not doing it before the transition. Think about it. Some of them are committing suicide after transition because now when they realize this is not what they want to be and they're not being accepted, so on and so forth. Now look what's happening. And if they ain't committing suicide, 9 out of 10 they getting killed because guess what? If they confuse somebody and that person was, it could go left. First of all, I've always felt like this. Again, a kid is supposed to be comfortable becoming a parent. If they feel this is the way that they're going, then again, you have to essentially sit down and have that talk with them. But if they just inquiring certain things, you still have to sit down and talk with them. And I feel you on that court because again, there was a lot of that going on back in the day too, just like how it is now. It was a lot of DL dudes, but just like it was also a lot of DL women too. You had women who you thought was strictly dickly until they really just came the hell out. I don't want to say no even famous names, but I'm just leave it as it is. Like some people you really thought was like, all right, I see them, a little couple cushy, little comfortable, cushy couple, like and then you come to find out this is just a whole facade, and this is who they really are. But hey, see, back in the day again when they was keeping everything under wraps, it wasn't too much going on that like, wasn't going on like how it is now. But again, don't try to catch them in a state of confusion because that makes it even worse. Like again, I know this girl definitely had resentment towards probably her family and anybody else that pushed that agenda on because again, how do you try to catch somebody when they are confused about who they are? All right, huh? Oh no, I know. I gotta be. But this is why I always keep this copyright up too serious because it's not trying to be funny. It's just again, why put it all on the kids, man? Let the kids be kids and let them grow up into what they're gonna grow up into. Hold on 1 second. I think I did I drop no, hold on. Give me 1 second. And I'm sorry, but when things was kept under wraps back in the days, it wasn't too much. It wasn't too much. And even when it did, or even when it was presented, or even when people knew what it was, again, it wasn't how it is now. Everybody feel weird, feel a type of way. No, it's not that way no more. And then a lot of times too, you're gonna get confusion. This is why I said parents gonna have to get on guard because even with down to social media, when your kids getting on 9 out of 10, they're gonna be presenting something that might throw something into the mix. So again, now this is where questions will either start being asked or confusion will set into play. See, again, back in the day, you was able to say what you want, even as of recently. You was able to say what you wanted to say without having to worry about consequences or repercussions because again, it is freedom of expression and speech. But I know in this world right now, it's a cancel culture. So You know, you gotta be very mindful. But again, I don't have nothing against anybody in that community. Again, everything was cool until they added the two more letters into the community because that's where everything started getting strange. And tell me if I'm lying. I'm sorry. Like, tell me if I'm really lying. Again, there's certain things that you're pushing on the kids. Like, again, I honestly always felt about certain things when it comes to certain parades and stuff like that. The kids shouldn't be involved in it because, again, you throwing out the wrong type of sexualization, period. Or you just throwing out sexualization, period. It doesn't matter. It could be a Jamaican parade or any type of parade, doesn't matter. If there's anything involving brief nudity or mild nudity, kids shouldn't be involved in it. There's certain things that we know got adapted, and it should have never got adapted because now it opened up the wrong type of door. And again, if the kids are gonna ask you questions, let the kids ask you questions, especially the parents. And no adult or no any other adult, unless his immediate family, should be trying to do anything to mess up anything. Even family shouldn't mess up anything. You all on the same accord with things. Nah, you gonna keep it real. Shy, what's going on, my guy? Oh, you already know, bro. It's Thursday night. Everybody in the damn club, 9 out of 10, man. But you know, it's sad because again, at what age again should it be appropriate to teach them everything? But I still feel like this, man. Let them know what they need to know before time, so they know how to move in the world. And even if again, this is how they feel they're gonna move, if they're gonna move on that opposite side of the tracks, hey, it's not forced on them. It came to you correctly, and this is what it was. The worst thing to do is hide anything. I always said this too. Some things we used to try to hide from our parents, but there was things you know you can't hide because at some point, even if you thought you hid it, somebody knew it. Trust me, there's a couple people I knew again that not too far younger than me in age that we all came up together, and even we knew they was on that side, but still, they was on their normal stuff. Still, they was still out playing with the peoples. They still was doing whatever, and they wasn't forcing nothing on nobody. Yeah, Shy good money. Shy ain't got a wrench. Wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick. My brother ain't got a Shy. If you ain't got a wrench, I'm a karate chop you, brothers. You was supposed to be in here a while back, man. Ain't no break bread hoe. You ain't been in here in a minute, son. Hold on, son. Let me make sure my man. Oh yeah, you was out here set tripping. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. You done sniped him? Yeah, I know Shy. He good money. I thought he had a wrench. I got him. Yo, bro, come back whenever you get the chance, man. I thought I wrenched you up the last time. Son of accidental sniping, bro. Nah, that's the homie. He good. No, but see, this is again what I was saying, man. It is time to start standing up on the forefronts again. Nah, it's all good, serious. It's all good. He knows accidentals, man. Listen, everybody getting accidentals, man. But if you still here, shot, you will pop back in, bro. No, but again, this is my whole thing. What should be acceptable to teach kids, and at what age? It's almost essentially saying, like, prime example, what age is it correct for you to teach a kid how to use a gun or how to use any type of hunting tools in case they go hunting? You know, I know some people they do it young. You know, like, all right, taking my kids camping, I'm taking my kids here. But again, you know, it has to be age and guide limits. I feel like when it comes to certain things, for real, this is how it's supposed to be. That's almost like you essentially saying, all right, I'm gonna put this kid on a roller coaster, but the kid is too small to get on the roller coaster. Are you still gonna put him on? No. When they get when they get a little bigger and they able to reach them, or find a ride for them that they can get on. Certain things again should never be pushed. It should never be forced. You know, let the people make their decisions naturally in life. We all chose our paths in life to a degree as far as what we was gonna do, what we was gonna be. And even when we thought we didn't know what we was gonna be, we eventually found out at some point. Again, don't disturb the natural balance of things. And I don't feel every state should make that mandatory. Again, I know California might be the fifth state, but again, you know, it's sad because it's not that you just teaching it in school, you teaching it everywhere. But guess what? We have already had acceptance in life for life. We've already dealt with people, even when we didn't know they was on that side. Listen, what does that got to do with us working and trying to get the job done so we both can go home? Like that's it. Your personal preference and stuff is not my concern. As long as I know I can trust you while I'm at work, and we ain't got to worry about no BS, I don't care. Do what you do. But again, there's some things that I feel is wrong. Like you trying to push the whole, like even when it come down to the bathrooms and stuff like that. Why is it you really trying to what you would call it a unisex bathroom? Like again, there should be certain levels of privacy. A man shouldn't be going into a women's bathroom, and a woman shouldn't be going into a man's bathroom. Don't care what the situation is. It's wrong. And again, you're causing confusion because again, now just imagine if there was some kids behind you and they see you going in that. Wait a minute, why she ain't go in the girls' bathroom? She went in the men's bathroom. Now there we go, confusion, questions. Like, come on, it's just a little too much, at least in my opinion. That's just my view and opinion on it. You know, again, it is time to restore balance. Everything has been unbalanced for a minute now, and it's like, at what point again do we get it back together? You know, and this is a critical time right now because again, it's too much damn confusion going on. I don't know this day and age. Again, I feel like this. Yeah, you see, this is what I'm saying. Stuff like that. Vice versa. I watched the whole chick. I hate using that word, but a whole AG chick tried to go in the men's bathroom one day just because the women's bathroom was crowded. I'm like, what are you doing? This is when I was working in a spot a while back. Shoot. I was just looking like, oh, this is what they starting at? Nah, this ain't it. And even the men kicked out the bathroom like, yo, what you doing? Like some of them already know off the rip. Like I don't care how much you was trying to be. No, get up out of here. Just find another bathroom. It's not doing that. And there's nothing in there but there's no stalls in there anyway. At least that bathroom wasn't no stalls in there. It was a straight urinal. So what you was going to do? He was going to try to really be like a man and try to like, come on, man. Some people are really just out there like that. Sorry, but it's like they are so wrapped up in this. It's like they are really going the distance. Definitely appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. But I don't know. It's weirdness to me. Hey yo, again, shot. If you back there, if you even in here, bro, pop back in the chat, my guy. I really thought you had a wrench from a long time ago, son. Shoot, you the broski, so yeah, you right, Court. I mean, and this is what I'm saying. Again, you're pushing that agenda. You're confusing the kids now. Again, look, when they do get home, you still ain't say why this person went. Like, why you? They gonna stress about it to a degree because it's stuff that they're not used to. I've always felt again as a parent, guardian, whatever, you have to make sure your kids know everything. You got to make sure that they're in tune with the world, even when things are being presented to them. Guess what? This is what it is. Let me break this down to you, young grasshopper. Just like the real natural way. How I knew certain situations, like prime example, my mom's friend, man, I can't even say rest in pieces. I don't even know. I ain't hear from that brother and family. He was on that side of the fence. But see, before I was really hip to anything, I just felt I was like, something is wrong here. Like with a couple of friends, both males and females, but they was a part of that community, and they still a part of that community, and they still are mostly living their life accordingly. They ain't trying to confuse the balance or shred no balances. I've never seen either one try to be like either or. They kept it as they supposed to, but nowadays you put in the confusion in it. Hence why I said everything in that community back in the day was good until them other two letters came into the mix. In my opinion, cross dressing is the essential of transgenderism. You just transgenderism, you just go on the extra steps. Even cross dressing, in my opinion, back in the day was treading the lines of heading to that situation right there. Again, there's just some things you should never present to kids, and as much as you think the kids should know things, let them find out that on their own, or let them find out when they talk to their parents about it. That's just like even prime example. If you are out there, you doing whatever, even if that is what you do, business wise, whatever. Guess what? If the wrong kid come up to you and really think you're a woman, and then they hear you sound like Ving Rhames and everybody else, and like, yo, ma, why this lady got a deep voice for? Especially if they're young. Why that lady had a deep voice like that? That lady sound like daddy, man. Just imagine. But then again, you gonna have certain situations where guess what? You might be comfortable, but you have people that's never gonna be comfortable. You gonna have people that's just sheer ignorant. So 9 out of 10, they're gonna poke and provoke. And again, this is another reason why suicide rate is going up as far as in that community, because a lot of them after they transitions, they couldn't cut it in society. Society really like showed them what it was. Some have done that because they probably felt like, well, damn, I mutilated myself or not. I can't go back to what I think I can go back to. So what is there left? And may those people rest in peace because again, they were still humans at the end of the day. They still was lost souls. But it's crazy again when you try to get people in the midst of confusion and then you try to run with it. Parents really start getting on guard when it comes to that. And if you feel you want to teach your kids certain things, then teach them the things you feel you need to teach them. Everything else should just flow naturally. When it's time and they decide they want to ask you about orientation and everything else, then you sit down as a parent and you do so. Another thing that I feel is being pushed and still being pushed is the education. Like as far as again, you're trying to basically give these kids, it doesn't matter who, that notion that they don't need to be educated on the right things. But you educate them on things they don't need to be educated on. That's the most important thing. At least to y'all. That's not it. Kids still need to learn how to read, write, count, do everything. If you can't even count simple money, that's going to be a problem too. So again, start teaching them the basic balances and anything else that you feel you need to, especially when it comes to dealing with the world, school, or even just being amongst the friends and everything else. Even when you got them in the world out there by themselves, to make sure they are at least educated and smart enough to make the right decision. Definitely appreciate you for dropping all the wings. Serious, baby. On a grander scale of things, though, I think it's going to be an internal struggle to the degree because, again, you're going to have a lot of instances where people are just going to be in outrage. And it's not because they being ignorant, it's not because they being hateful, it's spiteful. But it is the right thing, though. Why do these kids at a certain age need to learn certain things? And if they're going to learn it, you better off giving them the option. I feel like they're trying to take a lot of options from people. So this is how it's going to be until everybody stand up in numbers. So you're going to talk like this was needed tonight because it's time to really like push the change envelope, man. We've accepted too much, and it's time to push back on what we accept now. And in my opinion, is another form of psychological warfare. What better way to either corrupt the people or mess the people up? You know, push this and let them think this, and then that's it. No, everybody still has a free choice in life to decide and do what they want to decide to do. It shouldn't be up to anybody else outside of you. My brother,
Break bread, ho. Nate the Great. What's happening?
what's going on, my guy?
Man, always us, never there, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're
Yep,
doing. You already know.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
everything is an agenda. Everything. But you know what? It's sad about the agenda. The people that push it. You get what I'm saying? Because you got people that's not qualified to push the agenda. You ain't with the chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't with the chaos. You don't, but you affiliated with people that you know. Why is it that the good ones don't get promoted, but everybody push the agenda to the fuck shit? That's my message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Never mind what I do and what I say. There's always a message behind it, man. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
I'm not perfect, but I got a
Yeah, you
message.
definitely ain't perfect. Cause how you ain't tell me you ain't had a wrench the whole time, pump?
I ain't even know. I be in the bushes, bruh. You know,
Mhm.
like I said, you and Big Dice, it's a level. You know what I'm saying? I like to level out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to be on some fuck shit, you can be on some fuck if you want to. But I ain't coming for that. You already know.
Nah, but son, it's been a minute though. Nah, cause I was like the last. I didn't remember from the last time you was in here if I had you modded up or not, bro. Like you the
Now
best, man.
you did, but I be in the bushes, man. You know, sometimes I just like to be here to clear my head about being seen. You get what I'm
I,
saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
But the agenda
Yeah,
is
man.
right. They pushing the fuck ass agenda out here, bruh. Ain't no identity in hip hop, man. On any coast, bruh. Cause everybody trying to sound like one region. And it's the region they shitted on the most. The West shitted on the South. The East shitted on the South. But the South emulated the West, but had a verbal skills from the East. That's why Andre 3000 said the South had something to say. Now, who the best selling motherfucking rap artists of all time? Where they from? Outkast,
Already.
right?
Yep. Already.
God's work. God's work. You know what I'm saying? Rap is universal, man. Can't nobody say, New York started hip hop and this and that. Yo, man, rap is rap, man. What you think pimps do, bruh? What you think pimps do? What you think Muhammad Ali and them was doing? It's a rap, man. Eminem wasn't the first motherfucking white rapper. Johnny Cash was talking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Ring of fire, motherfucker.
Everything's agenda. It is like I'm speaking off the title because I like shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because this what we need to be pushing instead of the BS. Then when niggas point out to the BS and people that really be on it like me. You see what's going on here? The whole sector been quiet lately. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta get monetized. You know what I'm saying? But I preach what I practice. I don't have no ill will. I don't do no fuck shit neither. You know what I'm saying? But if a nigga do some fuck shit to me and I know what's going on, I'm gonna put niggas in the trick bag and it's gonna come out. Either it ain't gonna come out today, it ain't gonna come out tomorrow, but it's gonna come out eventually. At least I got the content to show it. You get what I'm saying, bro? YouTube, I don't need to get monetized on YouTube. Why the fuck I'm gonna do that shit? Well, I could put wrestling content and play video games on Twitch and do the damn thing off that. You get what I'm saying? Shit's an avenue, man. I got a voice, bro. And I'm taking advantage of that shit. When this pandemic shit started, niggas was on Clubhouse being a fucking voice, making sure all these motherfuckers was sane. Me, Gotti, Whack, Snowbilly, Push That Knife, so on and so forth. I don't actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real, bruh. Tory Lanez, Boosie. Boosie and Tory Lanez was lit on IG. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So niggas kept getting their fucking shit flagged. I don't get
Yeah.
that part either. I don't get that part with a lot of people. Nah, 'cause I heard some disturbing shit yesterday. It kind of made me pissed off about this app to a degree. And I'm like, if that's your quote unquote brother, how the fuck you do some shit like that? And there was some shit on it. I was just like, oh yeah, niggas really giving it up sour like that. That's crazy. Like you letting the app dictate your whole life.
Niggas selective politics. Niggas want to interview with a certain individual that I know I'm affiliated with, and they not jacking them, so they want to paint fake narratives. But I don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. You know why? Because I make content great again. I don't do lives. I make content. I upload videos. I do a lot of shit. It's easy for motherfuckers just to press like Hassan. Hassan really don't make content. All he do just push the record button and do some shock value shit for attention. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Making content is catching somebody on some fuck shit and they lies. And you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to make. They don't have no talent. They don't have no talent at all. They don't know how to edit. They don't know nothing about no thumbnails. They don't know nothing about the algorithm. My nigga, you know, many times I done went at Gotti on Clubhouse and did this and did that, and I still be on his platform giving him his props. You know why? Because Gotti in the algorithm, though. None of these fuck niggas in this sector is. You get what I'm saying?
First of all, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm in my own sector, so whatever sector you thought this was, this is the
I know,
deepest sector.
I know. I'm just, giving the example. I know,
I know you giving it. I know you put. I know what you was putting. I know.
I'm just putting that as an example. You know what I mean? Like, it just, the picking and choosing, the fuck shit, and everybody don't have no charisma. They want to, with the go along, get along, all part of this. And man, I don't need no click niggas. I'll do what I do by my motherfucking self. I don't need nobody to do shit. I got it out the mud, bro. Lost it and got it back. You get what I'm saying? Lost it and got it back. What are they doing out here? Niggas worrying about other niggas, talking about other niggas, making plays about other niggas. Because they can't do numbers like other niggas. Following other niggas. I'm going to land on that. I just can't hear the salute. You know what I mean? It's real
Nah,
shit.
Nah, but see, that's the thing though. Like I was saying, all in all, and see, that's the thing. Like the only thing I got mad about this app again was because I had found out something yesterday, and I was like, nah, that's crazy. Because if that's supposed to be your brother, prime example, why would you get? And they not even monetized yet. Why would you get them stricken? Like, why would you get their video struck because they use a piece of your content? They ain't even know it was your content. Like people be doing some real weird shit. I ain't know that's your content, bro. But I say still shout outs to whatever, and I'm using it as inspiration. Come on, son. No,
Man,
if anything, you could
niggas
be on
worried
the
about
back end.
getting
Look,
monetized instead of getting sponsored. That's the difference. You know what I mean? That's why I can't get monetized. Because I'm sponsored.
nah, I be seeing some people that, like I said, I've been seeing some weird shit in certain spots, but I'm just like, even still, even the spots I'm not expecting to see, like division and BS is like, are you kidding me? Like, this is why I said I stick to what I know, man. Because again, when I'm out and about, y'all mostly hear sirens and shit anyway. I'm usually out and about, so not. This is content right here, nigga, giving you real life. I don't gotta always cam up, but nigga, you hear shit like, oh, damn. I hear the fire department. Look, I hear cops. I hear niggas out here wild. When you're amongst the people anyway, you gonna always be able to bring something because guess what? Everybody go and do something. Or everybody is witness to seeing
On
something.
God.
So
That Citizen app, that Citizen app hit different, Rod.
facts. Nah, that's how I was able to know about certain shit in my hood. Like, 'cause one night, nigga, I was at work and three shits popped up, and I was like, nah, but it was true. I was like,
Yeah,
nah.
it's true. It hit different. Yeah, that Citizen app, it hit different.
But you know, sometimes they be faking it too because one time they called a bomb threat, knowing damn well they ain't. Who the hell got a bomb out here, nigga? Nobody thinking along them lines, nigga. We all know each other. Fuck you talking about, like yeah, you know what? We gonna blow up the deli, son. Who blowing up the nah, son? You on your own.
For 50 Cent, for shorts. Like the nigga uptown, what the nigga what in Harlem? Remember his girl did some bullshit and went and got him. She stole from the store, went and got him, and he ended up getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Remember it happened? This summer,
Oh
before the
yeah.
summertime on
Yeah, I was saying,
Broadway.
son, it was son. This whole summer between Brooklyn, Harlem, Queens, son, the whole five boroughs was on fire, son. So Every time I seen something going on, even when I didn't get it, it was just like, damn, something happened like this. I'm like, damn, people were getting stabbed up.
It be senseless too at that. That's the sad part. It be senseless, man.
A lot of that tend to be the liquor though, son. Because I've seen a lot of fights even out here transpire over liquor. It's like y'all get too wasted and then y'all get into y'all emotions. And that's both the males and the females. I watched it, like I said, one night I watched the whole fight transpire before I even got into work. The bad part about it with me was because I think there was some pepper spray involved at some point and they was washing the baby down. Like I was like, well, what the hell happened? Did the baby get sprayed? Like what the like come on, y'all niggas is wilding right now. There's just some shit that should never be presented in front of a kid. Period. Now, if you gotta do what you gotta do to defend your family and everything else, that's different. But other than that, it's other shit, man. Listen, I see you on another day with that. Like, I'm not with all that shit right now. Not with my kids. Come on.
Nah, you know what it be? Shit hit different when you see that same motherfucker in prison needing help. You know what I'm saying? Like, you folk different out here, bro. It's a whole different breed. I said charity starts at home, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It starts at home, man. It ain't no more James Evans in the household, bruh. That term, James Evans, means a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's no more James Evans in the household. Everybody want to be rappers, trappers, or playing basketball. You don't want to see kids don't want to be lawyers no more, firemen. You know what I mean? That type of shit. Doing positive shit. You know what I mean? It's real talk, bruh. Everybody too hooked on the BS. Like if I could be on some BS if I want to, I could look. I could do so much Memphis content. Will make the dirty sec. I'm like, you know what I mean? I do shit to spread a message, bruh. You know what I'm saying? When is enough enough? You can't play both sides of the fence, man. You can't, man. You can't play both sides of the fence, man. You can't, man. You can't talk this gang shit. No, no, no. It don't work like that. You can't come from a powwow and then you see old man Quellas get poked up on the train and you giving statements. But check you the you know what I'm saying? That's just like if Raheem would have told on Bishop for killing old man Quellas. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all was down with it anyway. Just shit went left.
Then I could be on some I could be on some Charleston White shit if I want to, nigga. What about the victims? You know what I'm saying? The whole brotherly love override oppression and destruction is contradiction. What about the victims? What about the victims? Can't bring them people. You can't bring them people back. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You can't. Niggas is running about the wrong things or who the best in hip hop. My nigga, hip hop is universal, bruh. Don't nobody own hip hop, bruh. Nobody, bruh. Nobody. But we all know one thing. One thing for certain and two things for sure. The 808 is the devil's drum. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That drill shit came from Chicago and migrated to London because of Dame Dash. Put some respect on Dame Dash's name. Them SAS niggas, I'm gonna take it back, bruh. Remember when they had them London niggas had Joel Santana and J.R. Rodder hemmed up in that club on Sub-Zero?
You know what's funny about that? I'll not watch that video. I ain't gonna lie, I always thought it was a fucking stage, because it was certain shit back then that was looking staged, and I'm like, oh, these niggas was dead ass. But it was like you
When
just
Dane
let
came
me
out with
again.
State Property 2 and broke it down, it made y'all niggas believe,
I
right?
was like, oh, they was that ass. I was like, he was that ass with that. Yeah,
That
no,
whole
it's crazy
that
though.
whole Dane, yo, that's why I respect Dane. I'm a Dame Dash type of nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole top boy shit. If you want for Dame, niggas want to know about that top boy shit. You gotta read the credits, man. Why you think Kanye love Dame? Jay ain't signed Kanye.
I
Dame
know.
signed Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big fact right there.
Dame is put some respect on that Harlem nigga, man. Dame Dash is the blueprint. You get what I'm saying? I'm being real. Pimp C ain't fuck with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
Yeah.
want to do the song Big Pimp. He ain't want to go to the motherfucking video shoot.
I know. I caught an old footage video
But you know who he fuck with though, right?
on
Dame.
Dame. Nah, I caught an old video footage. I actually caught
Like,
an
come
old
on,
video
man.
footage
Like,
of that yesterday.
it's real shit. Like, look, if that's the case, why Rick Rubin, and Russell Simmons ain't never fall out? Dr. Dre and Eminem ain't never fall out, and they make bigger bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the main thing is, I've always said like this, regardless of what, even if people don't like each other, if y'all in the business together, y'all got to keep it professional and everything else anyway. It ain't gonna look professional if everybody falling out. So
Jay ain't come out with Rockaware or Kids and all that. Dame did. Jay ain't never do no movies and all that. Dame did. I'm being real. What movie did Jay did recently? Ain't been none of that. Them classics. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Paid in full. So on and so forth. Dame did a lot of shit, bruh. Put them Philly boys on. Him and Birdman. You know what I mean? But that's a whole. But put some respect on Dame Dash name, man. He ain't fold. He ain't do no. He ain't do no Irv Gotti shit. He just got blackballed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Dame ran his shit with an iron fist as he should, bruh. Because he promoted the brand, bruh. He did. I respect it. Yo, I always had the Dame Dad. I was like, that's why my mouth, and I'm going to do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to keep pushing forward, keep doing what I'm doing. Niggas don't want to fight for the bag, and I'm going to fight for the bag. My 20K, your 20K, you going to fight in Memphis, but you ain't walking out of Memphis. Niggas scared. Even if it happened in New York, you still ain't walking out of New York. Put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying? When a goofy nigga walk into your element, I see an easy lick, I'm going to take advantage of that shit. I'm going to knock your goofy ass out for that bag. Ain't going to have real niggas going to promote it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Especially when niggas putting up the bread in the venue and how it's gonna happen. Don't get scared. I ain't gonna say their name. They scared. They
Yeah,
scared.
I would prefer that anywhere. Like, I
They
prefer that
scared.
anything over. I prefer a charity boxing match over somebody actually probably losing their life anyway. So a lot of
Nah,
people don't want to
yo,
come back to that though. No, but
because
see, that's the thing. They
it'll
don't
be
want to
good
come back to
because
that.
you know why I say it'll be good, Nate? Because I know for a fact me, I'm just look, I smoke, I don't smoke no cigarettes, but I smoke bud. I don't drink. Seldomly, I'm disciplined. My body at least motherfuckers say, oh, I weigh 300 pounds. All right, think what you want to think. All right, cool. Think what you want to think. Think and assume what you want to think. Put up 20K. I got 20K. It's gonna be more. There's more that came from. I put up the motherfucking proposition, so you got to follow behind the rules. You ain't think of it. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got nobody that's reputable to back you neither. Who that rat loving motherfucker? That rat. Let me be quiet. Yo, Nate. I'm about
Yep.
to go on Clubhouse, so I ain't mean to, disturb. I just came to
Stop
show
being light
love.
skinned. No, I know. And I told him to pop back in anyway because I
You
thought
already
you had
know,
a
man.
range.
It's always a treat when we meet. I'm about to go on Clubhouse and spread this message about this rat loving ass nigga CK because he spent whack last night. Now we up, we out. Stay tuned, y'all. Trick back, trick back. Yeah, that's me. Break bread, ho. Shot Banks, I'm out. Nate, you already know. You like cook food. Yeah.
You already know, bro. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, shout out to my bro. Nah, he been one of them that was here since I was growing on this channel. But like I said, one of the shadow babies, shadow mafia, you know. But nonetheless, though, um, we should get back to that though. Get back to a level again of teaching what's right and teaching it the right way. Again, stop forcing stuff on people. You know, let everything go back to a natural balance of order. When the time is right for certain things to present itself, it'll present itself. Until then, you know, just let everybody be. Not everything needs to be pushed, and not everything definitely needs to come to another bad and sour conclusion, in my opinion, at least. Don't don't take away the rights of people's thoughts and people's opinions. Because again, like what I'm saying tonight, it's not just views and opinions. Some of it is actual hard facts. I do still stand firm against going against the grain and teaching these kids something they ain't supposed to be taught in the first place. When they do become adults, then it is what it is. But until then, leave them alone. Teach them a little bit more than what you're teaching them now. You know, teach them how to really not just survive in life, but how to think, how to maneuver, and how to motivate. You know, just try to keep them away from the stuff that you know could damage their mind, psyche, and their soul. It's really about it. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I believe it's a couple notifications going off right now. I know a couple of y'all got some live scheduled tonight, but I mostly wanted to get that out anyway because again, this is how all in all feel. Kids got enough to deal with as is in the world, but then they gotta worry about being forced to learn something they probably don't want to learn right now, and should raise up a lot of people's heads, and it should raise up everybody to get in arms and really start combating these evils. But that's just a choice for everybody, you know. Can't say much, but just felt like this combo needed to come out. And definitely appreciate my brother popping in for a little bit. Um, I'll definitely be back in the morning for the site. I have to give y'all the early morning because I gotta go to work in the afternoon. So, but nonetheless, definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. Um, Always a blessing when it comes up in here, you know, talking up to the people. So we gonna be back at it in the morning. I have a few other things on my plate. For those who ain't following me on Twitch, I might as well follow me on there. I might try to test stream it again tomorrow. So I'm gonna do a little something different. But nonetheless, we get up out of here. Always a great conversation with the people. And again, for those who might be popping in or for those who catch the replay, you already know, just show the love, share the love. You know? Again, let's just bring back the common knowledge and bring back what we need to bring back. Y'all already know if y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, you already know that love is love and it be reciprocated and such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real matters. Like I said, I'll be back in the morning. But before I leave up out of here, I still felt like I cheated y'all on something. So I'm not going to cheat y'all this time. Well, I might, but I'm not going to cheat you like I always cheat you. Here you go. Let me get up out of here. Oh, man. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessing.